Namaste, everyone. So we're almost initiated into pranayama. Yesterday I explained prana, how to feel the sensation. The day before that, we went over a little bit of alternate nostril breathing. I showed you we have mind, body, intellect, common soul, super soul. So we must control mind and body with Shankha Mudra, and this is how we create alternate breathing in alternating nostrils. So today we'll start to get into Vishama Vritti Pranayama, which Vishama means odd number and Vritti is like a system. So it's the odd numbered system. So this is going to entail 3 breaths in the right nostril, 3 breaths in the left nostril. And then that's 1 round. Odd number meaning it could be 5 breaths and 5 breaths, 7 and 7, 9 and 9. It's pretty time consuming. To do 10 rounds of Vishama Vritti in the way that I do it, it takes about 30 minutes. So, but we're going to make it really easy, really simple for you right now. We're going to exclude all retentions. Right now, we need to get comfortable breathing one nostril at a time, because variables come up. One nostril might be more closed than the other. If you're like me, I have a deviated septum, so one nostril is always more open than the other nostril, regardless of congestion. And also, less air can flow. And so there's an effect on the mind and the nervous system of almost like it's a discomfort. It's like almost like an anxiety or a panic. You know, when you're not getting as much air as your body's craving, then that's almost like suffocating. We're not suffocating. And if you start to feel too much pressure in your temples, or if you start to get a headache, or if you feel like really nervous, or if any tremors come on, take a break, take some normal breaths. If you want to continue after you relax, then do so, or that's just it for today. Otherwise, you sit in any comfortable position. I just have my legs crossed pretzel style. I'm sitting on top of a little yoga block here to give my hips some elevation. And if you want, you maybe lean against a wall so that you don't have to hold yourself up and you don't end up rounding. We want to keep the chest as open as possible. The upper lungs is grossly underused in most culture. Okay, so I have my beads here. Maybe you don't have beads, so that's fine. You can count on the beads or just count in your head, or maybe you don't even need to count because you're only going to do 1 or 2 reps anyway. So I'll explain briefly. Shankha Mudra, always empty left. Whatever's in the lungs, you just empty left. That's called emptying pollution. Whatever's going on in your body, just. Then we close, open right, inhale. We're not retaining, no retention, so there's just exhale right. That's 1. 2. 3. Now inhale right. Close, open left. That's 1 exhale. It's the 2nd exhale left. 3rd exhale left, inhale left. Close, open right. Exhale right. That's 1 round. So if I had beads or some way of counting, I take 1 bead across. And then immediately the next round, exhale left. So let me see, I have a little tabulation here. So this amounts to a total of 4 exhales out of the right, 4 exhales out of the left. 4 inhales in the right, 3 inhales in the left, and we're not doing any retentions. So you might say, what's the odd number? Well, if you take out the final clearing of the right, then it was actually 3 exhales right. And if you take out that initial exhale left, that was a clearing. It's 3 inhales left. And this is as close as possible to getting the inhales and exhales 3 times each, right and left. It's not, you try to add 1 inhale there, and it adds an exhale here, and so the closest you can get is the way I just showed for Vishama Vritti Pranayama. You could do up to 10 rounds. I would recommend do at least 3 rounds. So it took about a minute to do that, and that was breathing fairly fast. So, and I'll show you once I do use my left hand. It's very non-traditional. And when I'm at the shala with BNS, I never use my left hand. But over time, you create an imbalance in your body, so I use my left hand when I'm at home. Odd numbered system, Vishama Vritti. When we add retention, it becomes pranayama. Inhale plus exhale plus retention is pranayama practice. No retentions right now. You could count the inhale, count the exhale if you want to. Ideally, we're trying to go for a 12 count. So it might be inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Or it could be like an inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. How long it takes you is dependent on your capacity and where you are in your practice. I would recommend start out faster, and then you'll ease into it. It will naturally slow down. Always after your... Technically right now we're doing a breathing exercise. There's no retention. But you can still feel the prana. You did the exercise yesterday. Feel the prana in your belly. Feel the prana in your throat. Feel the prana in your head. And then it's pranayama. Okay, so one more, and I'm not going to explain it. Just watch. I'll just demonstrate. Even if I use the left hand, I still exhale left always and start on the right. So that's the beginning of Vishama Vritti Pranayama. This is really, really good to take a break from studying. I know I did a lot of pranayama while I was getting my PhD. I do close my eyes when I do pranayama. I wasn't now, so that I could see what the camera was capturing. But it helps to close your eyes. And if your eyes are open, try not to look at anything like technological. And always rest. Take rest after you finish pranayama, even if you just did one round. It's good training to lay on your back and relax after you do breathing exercises. And so tomorrow I'm going to talk about something. I'll give you 2 days to practice. I have something really important related to pranayama to explain to you, but I don't want the video to be too long. The day after that we'll get into some retention, which is really where the magic happens. Retention is samadhi. Retention is absolute absorption in the bliss, in the experience. And it's in the retention that really epiphanies will come to you. So that is Vishama Vritti, the precursor for right now. And if you have any questions, definitely comment below. Or if you're in the Facebook group, The Silent Flute, comment on this post. Definitely share this video, like it, subscribe to the channel.